Welcome to Generational Differences with Beckham and Brett.
You know the deal.
I know the deal. So,
Yeah.
serious question. If you were going to be a creature from the upside down, which one do you think you would be?
It's a hard one. This is a hard one because we don't even know the full extent of some of the monsters. So,
The ones that you've witnessed. And by the way, I'm still not stoked that you sneaked this show over at your mom's. You'd be a demodog?
yes.
I would be the mind flayer.
Of course you would. That would be my idea, but then I just didn't want to be too overpowered.
Well, if you were overpowered, then you'd be Vecna.
Yeah, but mind flayers are also overpowered.
We're back, coming to you live. We won't be live by the time this records, but we're live
Yeah.
right now from Washington State. We're on the road.
Yep, we're in a car right now moving.
No, we're not driving down the road. But if our audio's not as great on this one, we don't have our mics, so
This is right now because we're driving on the road.
we're doing it live
On the road.
on the road. We're gonna do our annual rafting trip,
Yeah.
and you get to hang out with your cousins. You've already spent some time with your cousins.
Yep.
Gone to a trampoline park, gone swimming in Matt's pool, all that sort of stuff. So you had a good time, huh?
Yes.
Good. So, topics today. First thing, there's a couple of things that are coming out that you're excited about, right?
Yeah. Multiple
Like,
things.
huh?
Multiple things.
Yeah, like shows that are coming out.
Yeah.
First one's Stranger Things.
Does any of you people know when Stranger Things is being released to the final one?
When is it?
November 26th.
November 20th, a little bit after my birthday, huh?
Yeah.
Are you excited for it? You watched the trailer. What did you think of the trailer?
Well, basically, it looks like the most of America is looking at Hawkins being like, this is unstable, and actually using it like they're getting people, soldiers, to go and shoot the stuff. Also looks like they're gonna be in the upside down more, and also even the world, like the right side up, even has some monsters roaming in it, which hasn't been a large thing since there have been multiple monsters in the right side up. Yeah.
I see. So it's coming out
Yep.
the end of November,
And
and it looks like Hawkins is going to combine
yeah,
with
it'll be like
the
the
upside down.
right side down. You get what I'm saying? The
I
right side down
suppose.
up.
What do you hope will happen out of this
Basically,
one?
A bunch of monsters are gonna be roaming the streets, and so there will be multiple things like times that you have to lock your doors, go in your bed, have a shotgun near you, and and no matter what, the demon inside. That's basically, what's his name? No,
I think you know his
like
name.
from the movie with the guy with knife hands that kills you in the dreams. That's not Vecna.
Oh,
Yeah,
like Freddy Krueger.
Do not let the Freddy Krueger of reality kill you, and always have someone nearby, so they can stab you up by having you listen to having basically, you know the deal.
I know the deal. So,
Yeah.
serious question. If you were going to be a creature from the upside down, which one do you think you would be?
It's a hard one. This is a hard one because We don't even know the full extent to some of the monsters. So,
The ones that you've witnessed.
uh,
And by the way, I'm still not stoked that you sneaked this
Demodog.
show over at your mom's. You'd be a demodog.
Yes.
I would be the mind flayer.
Of course you would. That would be my idea, but then I just didn't want to be too overpowered.
Well, if you were overpowered, then you'd be Vecna.
Yeah, but mind flayers are also overpowered. Seen the 3rd season.
I have. You're not supposed to have, but you have.
Billy sucked as a character.
You didn't like Billy?
You know how he is.
Yeah, he wasn't a great person.
Yeah.
Which character do you like the most?
No, funny enough, I like the Demogorgon the best.
Hmm.
Solid dude and solid hunter.
You just like the one from the first season?
He would make a great guy if he was some kind of like in some kind of hunting sport of sorts. Like brings back a bear and a deer with him. It's like how many points are these in the challenge? It's a lot.
It is. So, super excited for that in November.
Yes.
It's the end. I think that series started before you were born.
Yes, it did.
It's been going on for over 10 years now.
It's gonna be going on for...
The other big one you're excited for is the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic. It's actually coming out this month of when we're recording, which is July 24th, I think, correct?
That's today.
Yeah, 2025.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna run out and see it?
No, probably like wait a few weeks. Like I did with Superman.
We're gonna be out on the river. Yeah. What were your thoughts? Well, we'll talk about Superman in a minute. We'll come back to that.
There's another movie called Demon Slayer coming out. Well, it's like an anime movie because it's coming out, and it's supposed to be like this movie that's gonna be basically the ending of the anime.
I see. And you're excited about that?
Yes, I think everyone is.
Everyone who watches anime?
Yes. Specifically Demon Slayer.
So, Fantastic Four, what are you most excited to see in that? Aren't they fighting, who are they fighting, Galactus? Is it Galactus they're fighting?
Galactus, so, that's something.
So what are you most excited for in that movie?
The child that they're gonna have.
Oh.
Yeah, they're, well, Mrs. Sue Storm is having a child. Yeah.
And in that, are you excited for like, it's kind of a departure from typical Marvel movies because it's doing like a retro futuristic, right? Is it supposed to be retro futuristic?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's cool, but also if you haven't noticed, if you didn't know, if you remember the Thunderbolts, which a lot of these people did not watch.
You didn't want to watch it because I couldn't get you to go to the theater. You're like, nope, I don't want to see it. And then we watched it at home, and you're like, oh, this is actually a pretty good movie. I like this.
I like Bob.
I know you liked Bob. You like the comedy relief.
No, he's not a comedy relief.
He was the comic relief. What was he?
Void is a comic relief. Void, you remember him?
I know. But I think you kind of enjoyed the duality of that character.
Yeah. He's like, I'm Sentry, but I'm also this kind of psychopathic guy that traps people in their worst fears.
And I'm also Bob.
Yep, I'm Robert.
Yep. And then Bob was like, I don't want to be Sentry again.
Plus, if I am, what happens if I lose?
Mm-hmm.
You know what happens if I lose, right?
What happens if he loses?
I become Void.
That's right. So, Fantastic Four, which character would you be in the Fantastic Four?
I'd probably be one of the side characters in the city running from Galactus.
You wouldn't want to be any of the Fantastic Four?
Nope.
And then went and saw Superman, right?
Yep. My favorite guy is probably my favorite person is probably Mr. Terrific.
Hmm. Oh, we're back. Mr. Terrific in.
Yes.
Okay. I thought we were still Fantastic Four. I got it confused.
Yeah.
Terrific, fantastic, phenomenal. Is there a Mr. Phenomenal?
Nope.
Is there a Mr.
Stop.
Amazing?
There is the Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
So, Mr. Terrific, what was so great about him?
You know Lex Luthor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, imagine if he was always out in the field, and he was a good guy, and also he was just kind of like funny and smart and all the things.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, there was a river of I forgot positrons.
Oh.
Do you know what positrons are? Anybody?
Are they like electrons, but positive?
Mm-mm. That would have been a positively charged electron, but positrons are an antimatter of electrons.
Are there any negatrons? What about megatrons?
Wait, megatrons?
Yeah.
No, there's not any megatrons.
Not a Transformers fan.
Nope.
Okay, so positrons are antimatter. And so what was about the stream of antimatter then?
It's basically literally a river of antimatter.
Hmm.
There was that in the movie. In a
Yeah.
pocket dimension filled with black holes.
Oh man.
When there was a dog in it.
Yeah.
The dog was being abused.
Crypto.
Crypto. You know, funny enough, Crypto's actually Superwoman's dog. A
Oh.
drunken woman. Yep. I always went on Red Stars and just got hee-haw.
She goes and hangs out by Red Stars and gets drunk.
Yep.
Man. So even with all the controversy around it, you liked Superman?
Yes. Good movie.
You think it had a good message?
Really,
Huh?
not really.
You didn't think it had a good message?
I mean, it's basically the one biggest message is basically don't make a deal with a dictator of a country so that you can have just a bit of land.
Let's see. Rule of the day, right? Don't make a
Yep.
deal with a
A
dictator
dictator.
or the devil.
Don't make a deal with a dictator to try and like invade a poor country to give to you.
Mm. Never works out.
Yeah, this Green Lantern will come and use his powers to flip your tanks off. Literally.
Is it Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern?
Uh
Could you have given a spoiler alert to this?
oh. How about I can edit this? Just put like like
Let me edit this out. I think most people have already seen Superman. It's not like
Okay.
it's a brand new release.
yeah. He literally flips tanks off. Literally.
Mm.
And with the finger.
My gosh.
Yeah. He just does like this, and he does the finger while flipping the tanks over and having them blow up.
And so was it Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern?
Is Ryan Reynolds blonde?
Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
Then no. I'm gonna look this up and see if it was Ryan Reynolds.
No, I don't think it was Ryan Reynolds. He actually played Green Lantern, and it was a huge box office flop, and he makes fun of it all the time.
Ryan Reynolds
Yeah.
himself.
He makes fun of himself.
Also, Elio was a flop that I predicted.
You predicted Elio was going to be a flop.
Yes.
I know, you were never impressed by that. You were like, no, not into it. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know for sure if it was the second worst. It was no longer the worst performing Disney movie, but it might be not. It might even be better than second worst at this point. But yeah, wasn't a great movie. I didn't feel like they had a. I didn't feel like they pushed it as much. I didn't see as many advertisements for it as I normally.
I saw a lot of advertisements.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't go like 2 advertisements with it. I would sing a Happy Meal Elliot going. "Brr, brr, 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 brr."
Mhm.
Your Earth cuisine is very fascinating.
Okay. Well. Yeah. And then we big blockbuster movies. You're excited for all those. You've already seen some of them. And then I think you're
Yes.
excited about some new games that have come out too, right?
Yeah, like Deltarune.
Deltarune. Yeah, we've been talking about Deltarune for forever now.
It's actually been out for 1 month now.
Oh, I feel like it's been out for 8 months. I've heard so much about it.
No, it's still out, but yeah. Either way, Deltarune's actually years old if you count every chapter.
Well, yeah,
Chapter
what was the first chapter?
1,
What was it called?
1.
So they just do 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters, and it's just been Deltarune.
Deltarune. Yeah.
Who are the characters in it?
Chris, Rouse, and Susie.
Which character would I like?
You like Rouse?
Why?
You know, he's just an upstanding little guy that doesn't want to hurt anybody.
What about Susie? Does she want to hurt people?
She's the school bully, by the way, and she threatened Chris to bite his face off.
Oh
Or
man.
their face off, because Chris's.
So what happened? They get like sucked into a video game or something?
No, they get sucked into the dark world.
What is the dark world?
It's basically just of where everything becomes dark, and it gets so dark that it takes away more dark than just when there's no dark, and it literally starts making stuff from just nothing, like literally negative. Double negative makes just think of it as a double negative. It makes it positive.
So what are they fighting against?
A king that wants to have multiple dark fountains, which may cause an imbalance in dark and light. It might end the world and have the roaring night take over everything.
He wants to take over everything. What? So you've played all 4 chapters.
Nope, I've played only 3 and I can't get past the final boss.
So you can't get onto the 4th chapter?
Not until I beat chapter 3. Also, by the way, I may add chapter 3 is just some guy named Antenna. Or Mr. Tenna.
Mystic Tenna?
Mr. Tenna.
I like Mystic Tenna better.
Mr.
Okay. And there's 3 paths you can take or something like that, isn't there? Or something
That's
like that?
Undertale. You're getting confused.
Oh, we can talk about Undertale next. So what's so cool about Deltarune?
Well, Deltarune. First of all, Toby Fox actually had the first. That was first planned.
Who's
But
Toby
then-
Fox?
Toby Fox is the creator of Undertale and Deltarune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Deltarune. You know RPG games, correct?
Yes, I grew up playing. I started playing Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy 3 is still my favorite. Probably right behind Final Fantasy 7.
Well, that's basically what. Deltarune and Undertale is. It's a game of where you have 3 characters and you all do something. You basically have to time your hits to do damage and etc. You get the idea now. And when it's the attacker's turn, your soul, the very culmination of your existence, gets turned into a red heart. And you have to dodge bullets that the attacker makes in this box.
This is
And-
Deltarune?
Yes, and also Undertale. It's the kind of same thing.
Mm.
But you have to dodge the bullets, your soul has to dodge it. And then you have to you either spare them or kill them. But in Deltarune, it just makes them run away.
I see. So, which one's your favorite?
Undertale.
You like Undertale better than
Yes.
Deltarune? Even though you
But
got so excited about Deltarune coming out, now you're like, no, I like Delta or
it's pretty good. Yes.
Deltarune.
And it's amazing. Thumbs up. And I love it. And I love Mr. Tenna. Even though he's
Underrune.
like the main bad guy.
What
Huh?
is Underrune?
What?
Underrune sounds like underwear.
Oh, Underrune. Did I say Underrune?
No, I did.
Oh. Undertale. Deltarune.
Do you think that'll be his third game, Underrune? And then the two combine,
The
the two crash together, the two worlds crash together.
that would be hilarious. But probably not.
No.
Just to throw out that there. Yeah.
So, any final reviews on the two?
They're both pretty good, and they've both won awards for dialogue and of how much effort is put in.
What kind of awards did they win?
Well, there's a game award given out to one game per year, and Undertale won it.
Which
And
game
Deltarune
award?
has
Do you
won
know the name
too.
of it?
Huh?
Which
No, I
which
don't
award?
remember.
Okay.
But we know it's an award-winning game.
I could make up an award. Do you want me to make up an award, and then I can give it to you, and then you'll have
Alright.
one award.
Okay, what is it?
Well, I don't know. The best kid in your grandmother's house right now.
I'm the only child in my grandma's house.
So, I guess that award doesn't mean much. That's why I was asking which award. Not loving that, huh?
Yeah, it was a bad joke, but it's an award-winning game.
Okay. So everyone should go out and buy it and play it.
Yeah, it's a really nice game.
Out of
And
all the games that you've played, and you've played a lot of games on Steam, everywhere else, like PS5, Xbox, what is your top 3 games?
well, Undertale's being put at first, Deltarune's being put at second, and third, Lethal Company.
So you think that you've been playing Minecraft for years, so you think all 3 of those are better than Minecraft?
Fourth one's Minecraft. Minecraft takes a long time to actually make their updates. Fifth one's Worldbox. It's pretty nice, but same thing with Minecraft. It takes a year or more just to make one update.
What about the game where you like have guns and you like run around like the blobs with guns that shoot at each other?
With gun sex. What?
I don't remember what it's called, and you guys are in a world and it like modifies the world and does all sorts of weird stuff and you
Are
play
you
against.
talking about Slime Rancher?
No, not Slime Rancher. It's one of your other Steam games.
Do you want? I don't know what you're talking.
You do because you still play it and you like you get upgrades like each rounds.
Oh, rounds. Wait. Oh no, that's You're talking about Brotato, don't you? Aren't you?
About what?
Brotato.
Not Brotato. No, I've played Brotato. I haven't played Rounds though. You don't like
Oh.
Rounds? Isn't in your top 5?
Round is number 6.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad we got that established.
Oh, Raft is number 7, and Slime Ranch is number 8, and number 9 is Spider-Man 2, and number 10 is Spider-Man Miles Morales.
What about Halo?
Oh, no, Halo is number 10 and a half.
Okay. Well, we got that established. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and talk about our last topic.
Our last?
Okay.
Mr. 10.
We're fed now, and we're on to our last piece.
Yes, Biden
You wanted to talk about how the Republican Party is still focusing on Biden, right?
Yeah, which Biden's gone. Like, have you
Yes.
like he's not anywhere in the Oval Office. He's not even he's not in anywhere in the he's not in any part of this country's system. So why are they still talking about him?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think well, this was a problem for the Democrats. Part of the reason why they lost control, I think, of the House and the Senate, and then eventually the presidency was, rather than trying to fix what was wrong, they just focused on how awful Trump was for 4 years, and it's not a winning strategy. I think,
Yeah, no kidding. Now look here. Just everything's wrong.
yeah, and so I think the Republicans to some extent are doing that, and they were so focused on that now they have this whole mess on their hands with the Epstein files, and I don't think they really know how to deal with it now, because they've kind of painted themselves into a corner with that. And I think the focus was so much on Biden and his health and everything else.
And
I
by
don't
the
know
way,
that they kind of
Trump
didn't
is
see this coming. What's up?
by the way, Trump is also deteriorating to Biden's state. So he might even drop out of the Oval Office because he dies,
No.
or he's literally mentally fit not to and physically fit not to.
Oh, so I think with the Reagan presidency and honestly with the Biden presidency too, even if they aren't mentally fit anymore, they do have a way. Like, I think even if Trump wasn't mentally fit, they wouldn't take, like, he wouldn't go out of office. That's just not going to happen. It didn't happen with Ronald Reagan. Like, Ronald Reagan's wife was running the country at the end, Nancy, because I think, had gotten Alzheimer's or dementia so bad that he was barely coherent. And, you know, I mean, we saw the debate with Biden. He obviously was not, unless he'd been scripted, he couldn't really get out there and talk. And obviously had some severe like mental decline.
I mean, didn't they put him out of the office or not?
Who?
Biden.
No, what they did was they didn't. No, he remained through his whole presidency, but the party did, which the party did force him to essentially not run for a second term. That's what I
Which,
think you were getting at.
yeah, but
Which then
basically,
screwed up a whole bunch of other things because they kind of pushed uh, Harris through without going through the proper like vetting, not even vetting, not vetting process is the wrong term, not going through the democratic process of electing, their candidate for the presidency since Biden wasn't going to run. They just kind of were like, "Oh, we're going to run the vice president." And instead of having a vote at the Democratic National Convention, they just were like, "We're pushing Harris through." And I think there were other viable candidates that they could have used that would have had a better shot against Trump. I don't know that they could have cleaned up the mess they created, but yeah.
yeah.
But to your point, like, to come back, like, the fitness thing is not, you know, that's not going to get somebody out of the office.
Yeah, but if they die, that's another thing.
If they die, then JD Vance would be president.
Who's JD Vance again?
He's the vice president.
Oh.
That tells you a lot about how much he's been in the media. And that's kind of like Trump is such a huge personality that, yeah, I don't think a lot of people, and if you're a kid, you probably don't even know who the vice president is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's kind of a little bit numb of that basically Trump's in the same state and they're still being like, whoa, Biden's all this and that and wah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it's, again, yeah, they're spending too much time focusing on Biden and his health and how they were hiding the health. And honestly, like Republicans have done it too, so it's not that big of a deal. And I think I think it's coming full circle on them now with the Epstein files, where they really, I think they were caught off guard, with not releasing the files and then having a lot of their base get really upset about that.
Yeah, which is a problem.
It is, yeah. And I, you know, there's probably them focusing too much on the past presidency and not looking forward and not anticipating what was coming down the pike.
Yep.
So, yeah. And there's all sorts of messes now. Like I think the the Colbert thing that's going on is kind of blowing up on them.
Yeah.
Late night. I mean, late night's been around for 40 or 50 years. So, that getting canceled. I mean, you're already seeing a lot of um, riffs with uh, nighttime personalities and different comedy shows and all sorts of stuff. It's actually making things a lot worse, I think, for the presidency, now that he's got essentially a lot of these on TV personalities against him, and they have a
Like South Park.
like South Park. Yep, South Park. The late shows, like they all have a platform to talk, and so yeah, that's not you. You always want to try to have the media on your side and not try to force the media to be on your side. If that makes sense. Any final thoughts on that?
Nope.
No final thoughts. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. We're just about done. We'll be taking next week off because we're gonna be rafting the river. But we'll be
Yes.
back that first full week in August.
Mhm.
Your summer vacation will almost be over at that point.
No.
All right, and with that, why don't you take us out? Okay.
Today's show was produced by Beckham and Brett. You can find us on YouTube and Spotify. Please subscribe to the show anywhere you listen to podcasts. Reach out with any questions, comments, or potential topics. We will respond. Have a great week.